Alright, in this video we are going to see how to create this design into HTML and CSS. To follow along, I'll leave the source code in the description. So this is episode number 34. So let's start working on it. To start, we just need two basic files. The first one is HTML and the second one is CSS. Let me remove all the CSS and start from scratch. And as we know, we have font awesome icon, and I have downloaded the Google font and used here. So this is the font awesome CDN. So let me remove and start from scratch. So first we need a section. So let's create two sections. The first section for this heading and the second section for the row. So section with class header, we have h3 some text, then we can have h1 some text, then we have paragraph some text. Let me fill the text. That's done. Now let's get into the second section. Let's call this as services, and here we have a row. Inside row we have three columns. So the column, the first one, we need image, then we have h4 some text, then we have paragraph some text, then we have anchor tag with font awesome icon and some text. Let me fill the text and the image. I have filled the text. Now let's just copy this column and paste it twice, 1 2. So let's check how does it looks. Desktop, episode number 33, index.html. So you got it. Let's make this column 2 and column 3. Alright, now let's work on the CSS. As we know, we have section. This section has class, which is header, and header has h3 and header has h1 and header has para. In place of h3 you can just have h2 as well. And then we have services section. Inside services section we have row. Inside row we have column, and inside column we have image, and again inside column we have h4, and after h4 we have paragraph, and after paragraph we have anchor tag. So we don't have to give anything to the header. We can give text align center to the header as a container, and for the h3 let's have the font size of 16 pixel. Let the color be orange, and let's add the box shadow, 1 pixel top bottom, 1 pixel left right, 1 pixel blur, and the color, which is 43D. Refresh it, and it is taking the whole. Let's make this display inline, and let's add padding, top bottom 5 pixel, left right 15 pixel, things towards 10 pixel will be right. Cool. Now the only thing is we need to make this spread as 5 pixel. So I would say first let's design the services section, then we'll design this. That would be convenient for us. Now let's design the services. So row, let's make this display flex, so it will be floated left. Great, it works. Now for all the columns I want the width to be 30% and justify content space between, or you can add space around as well. Let's try between. And for the row let's have the width as 80% so that we can get some space on both the sides. Or instead of width let's give hardcode value max width 1100 pixel. Let's have this at the center, margin top bottom 0, left right auto. Now there seems to be so much space. Let's see what is causing that space. Actually we are not getting any services. Let's give width 100. Let's try to give width to this and check. Instead of this, what we need to do is we need to give width of 100%, and this should have width of 80%. Yeah, that's not the issue. Let's have this as 80%. Now whatever is there in the image, we want the width to be 100%. Now that works. So it is the width, it is the image that caused the problem. Now what we can do is let's add border radius of 5 pixel on all sides and overflow hidden. Now we can make this 15 pixel to make the changes, to see the changes on the sides. Almost there. Now let's design the H4. Let's add padding, top and bottom 15 pixel, left and right 15 pixel, background color we already have copied brown. Refresh it and let the color be white, and for now let's paste for all the element. Let the font family be Connect. Alright, we need to increase the font size 20 pixel or 25 pixel. Now we need to add background image URL. We need to place blend1.png and background repeat, no repeat. And position background position x-axis 500 pixel, 100, 200, and for the background position y 50, 10, 20, -20. Yeah, that's okay. I'm sorry for that. Now I think I have not pasted properly the content. Let me paste it, and that's done. Now what we can do is we need to give pseudo element just below the colon nth child second, and I want the image to change to blend 2. Same way for the third, just hit blend 3, refresh it. There seems to be a problem. We have to have this over here, so it's the column, not the h4. Cool, that works. So we have some space, so for the section, for the service, let's add margin top of 50 pixel. That works. Now let's get into the paragraph. Font size 16 pixel, actually it's 14 pixel. Line height 1.5 em. Then color, we have this color which is copied here. Line height is 1.9. Padding top bottom 10 pixel, left and 10 pixel. We can just add 15 pixel. We don't need to, we need top and bottom. We just need left and right. I'm sorry for that. We need a top and bottom, we don't need left and right. We can have background, we can have color of, we can directly give opacity 0.9 or 0.7, and the font weight need to be 400, and the font family is different. For just the paragraph, it's Nonito Sans. I think we have to remove the opacity. Alright, now for the anchor tag, it's straightforward. We just need to remove, we have to add the color black, font size 16 pixel, and text decoration none. We got it. Font size is 16 pixel. I think we have to copy the color. I think I have not copied the color. You can work on the color by your own. Alright, now I have to change the image. So image color, sorry, it's a font awesome icon. Inside the anchor tag I have I tag. I just need to change the color to orange, that's it. Cool. If you want, you can give margin to the margin right to the I tag, let's say 10 pixel. I think that would be too much, so let's leave as it is, as 8 or 7. Cool. Now we need to add some box shadow to the column. Let's pick the column and add box shadow, 1 pixel top bottom, 1 pixel left right, 5 pixel blur, and the color black. Let's decrease the opacity. Let's add the padding, top bottom 0, left right 50 pixel. Okay, not for this, but the content whatever is there, you need to give padding to it. Okay, okay, let's add this to the column. Services column, it's here, box shadow, refresh it, you got it. Let's add padding to this paragraph. We have a top bottom, let's say, let's left right 15 pixel or 25 pixel. So we need to add the same to the anchor tag to maintain the consistency. Margin bottom 20 pixel. It is not giving margin. What we can do is, let's try inspecting it. Why the margin is not applied to this? I think we have to give padding bottom to the column. Padding bottom, what we have given, it's 21 pixel, simply 20 pixel you can give to the column. Refresh it, almost there. Now it's just, we have to give position relative to the H4, position relative top of minus 10 pixel and left of minus 20 pixel. So let me copy this for now and search for H4. It's here, paste this, and for the services we have added overflow. Let's remove that. Cool. We need to give a border radius 5 pixel on all sides. Let's make this top of minus 20 again, minus 30. Now we have to give margin to the paragraph. Margin top negative value minus 30 pixel. Cool, almost there. If you see, Seems perfect. Now let's add this. Now let's style these header section. Font size 45 pixel. Color, I have copied the color. Line height 1.2 em. Font weight 700. And padding or margin, top and bottom 20 pixel, left and right 0. Cool. So the same way for the H3, instead of padding we need to give margin. Top, that doesn't seems to work. Let's try give important. Okay, let's get into the inspect part and select H3. Or what we can do is we can give padding to the header instead of H3. This seems to be too much. 30, 20. Alright, that works. Now for the paragraph, same way, copy all, paste it, and it's going to be 14. Color same, and this is going to be light, and the color for the color is also same, and the font is something different. Font family Unito Sans. And for the services, let's reduce the margin top. So we need to reduce the width of 500 pixel. Margin top bottom 0, left right auto. This will center the text. And let the line height 1.5 em, 1.9 em, 6. Alright, let's remove this. So I think close enough. Let's change this. Let's reduce this to something like this. I need to make this as 0. And for the services H3, we have a different value for the box shadow. So I think the scope of this video is done. Thank you so much for listening.